Hey guys, how you doing? Back for part 2 of the deconstruction of the Blazer here. If you guys watched the first episode and enjoyed it and came back to watch more, thank you, I appreciate it. Any likes and support and thumbs up and subscribes I can get, greatly appreciate on this channel. As you know, the other day, over the weekend, we got part of the rebuild, or not the rebuild, but the deconstruction started. We got the amplifiers and the amp racks disassembled, and we started to take apart the framing that was holding the batteries and stuff together. So my goal for today in this episode is to get the batteries out, get all that disassembled, and maybe start on the doors here. We get these doors apart. That would be great today. I don't know if we'll get that far or not. It's back to almost 50 degrees here today. This Ohio weather is bipolar. Yesterday it was 28. Today it's 50 degrees again. I don't get it. They were saying we're going to get some heavy snow this coming weekend, but now it doesn't look like that, so I don't know. But we'll see what we can get done today. Stick around, stay tuned. Okay, before we get too far into this, let's knock off some of this stuff here real quick. Missing one? Just a panel to hold the amps, that's all it was. You know what I'm missing? Music. I need some tunes. Alright, what I'm getting out now is the Audiopipe Split 3003. We don't need this no more. It's multi-channel audio, well, not really an audio amplifier, it's a line driver, 3 in, sub, rear, front, 9 out, so you can hook up multiple amplifiers. What is also great about this is it is also a line driver. Audiopipe just recently came out with a new one this year, Much better aesthetics on it. It's black, it looks so much cooler, and it'll boost your line voltage up to 10 volts. So definitely getting one of those. Out of our way. Let's start getting these batteries unwired. Okay, as you can see, I got all the wiring out except for the 4 gauge of my subs. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's start getting the batteries out. Alright, we got the batteries out. As you can see, this is what the back of the shell looks like. Ground wires and runs to the front still. But essentially everything else is out. So these here were off my amplifiers to my subs. Ran 4 gauge off the amplifiers into these bus bars that I made. Got that idea from Steve Mead. Worked really well. 4 gauge into 8 and an 8 gauge to my subs. So let's get those out. Alright, as you can see, the back end is basically apart, minus, like I said, those bus bars. We'll finish taking those off once I start pulling the subs. The only thing left back here now is power runs and ground, and an RCA from front to rear, and worry about that as I start tearing the enclosure out. I ain't gonna pull it through that foam. I'm starting to lose daylight here, so I'm not going to get as much done today as I wanted to. So we're going to be wrapping up this video. Like I said, I got all the batteries out. And, you know, I've told you guys before, laugh at me all you want. I've used these Duralast batteries. They're a sealed AGM. They have worked great. These on my custom electric alternators at idle, I never seen below between 13.3 and 13.5 voltage. So these batteries work great. Like I said, that was at idle. So, and you know, some people in the audio industry here, they are, you know, dead set on some of the car audio branded batteries, which is fine, you know. What everybody wants, that's great, but I use these a couple different reasons. Audio is expensive, we all know that. $300-400 a battery. You know, if somebody wants to give me a sponsorship or somebody wants to ship me the batteries, sure, I'll run them. I'll plug for them all day long. But when this is coming out of my pocket, it's a little expensive. At $180 a piece at AutoZone, they come with a 3-year warranty. You can't beat that. The only downfall to that is they're big and they're heavy. You know, I would love to get some lithium. If any guys work for a lithium company that want to plug me, give me some lithiums, I'll be glad to run them in the Blazer. I would certainly love to lighten up the weight load in this. Like I said, the only downfall is the size of these. You know, but like I said, they have worked great voltage, but they are heavy. So, you know, we're going to got these all out. We're going to get them cleaned up. I'm going to test each one of them and get them charged up. Get them charged up individually instead of charging a whole bank of them at a time. We'll get them cleaned up and we'll reuse them if we can. If not, if I got a bad one or something, I'll take it down to AutoZone and I get a new one. It's just that simple. Now, like I said, I wanted to get my doors done, or get my doors apart today too, but that didn't happen. But I did pull one out. I was only running just 1/8 in each door. Last year was the first time I've ever fabricated doors, so I didn't want to go too crazy. It was a learning experience. I learned a lot from it. But this year, I'm going to try my hand at it again, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to have a lot more in there. Real quick before I end today, I just wanted to show you the 8s that I was running. These are the APMB series by Audiopipe. I'm going to show you guys how beefy these things are. These are 200 watts RMS, 400 max, and I believe, don't quote me off the top of my head, 1.5 inches. I'm almost thinking it's a 2-inch coil without looking up the specs. I can't remember, but they are big. But my plans is I'm going to go with the Neo line that Audiopipe now has. Save some weight, and they're a lot smaller as far as depth wise. Makes it a little easier for making my doors. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up tonight, and we'll see what the weather is over the next few days, and see how much more I can get done. Like I said, if you like these videos, let me know. Comment. Tell me what you think. If you got any questions, comment. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Facebook Blazer page. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy. And that'll be it. Until next time, guys, it's Basscop. One last thing I wanted to get. There's also the age-old argument all the time on the groups. Do I crimp my lugs? Do I solder my lugs? Well, I'm a firm believer of soldering my lugs. I solder every one of them. Yes, it is time consuming. It is a lot quicker to just throw a crimp in a press, crimp it, and be done. But I personally like using the solder. Just wanted to mention that, and I forgot to. Thanks, guys.